Hi, Taurus, and welcome to your April 2024 read. Okay, this read is for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and or Venus. I'm using the Past Life Oracle deck to see what thread has followed us, right, into this lifetime. Wow, phobias. Wow, phobias. Fear of. What are you afraid of? Fear of flying, fear of bugs, right? Arachnophobia, whatever. This is something that you have could be playing out in this lifetime, but if it's not, it could be that you have resolved that phobia, you have cleared it and cut the cord. So some of you have, I'm hearing, and some of you pray for protection. And some of you, if you don't, maybe it's not a bad idea to pray for protection. Let me just move this back so we can get all the cards. Okay. So some of you, it's not a bad idea to just protect yourself. Say a prayer, right? When we leave the house at night. Okay. Taurus. So there's conflict, around you. Or is this internally, is there something that you have to make a decision about and you feel good about it? You do, but you're still having, hesitation. Or it's about others that are around you. Do they, I have to push that up. Do you know what I mean? Are others around you giving a hard time about the decisions that you make? And why is that your problem? The Five of Wands. Well, let's get into another layer using the vice versa deck here. This is the vice versa deck. Let's see what's going on. It's actually, you're broadening your horizons and you're really happy about it. Some of you deciding to go to, wine country, taste testing wines. Some of you are happy, happy about the decisions you've made in your life, while others have not liked your decisions or don't agree with them, and who cares? Or you have confusion over maybe a decision that's coming up and you're uncertain. So, a phobia can also be indecisiveness. Not to make a decision. Scared to make a decision, I should say. Right? For fear of making the wrong decision. All right, let's see what's going on with this Five of Wands. Oh. So people are, right? Some people are like, what is that, that holier than thou. Well, I would never do that. Why is Taurus doing that? Is it interesting? Wow, these are 2 5s, you guys. Is it how you grew up? Is it there's so much confusion and insecurity about, the belief systems, the commitment to make or not to make, right? To be or not to be. That is the question. For some of you, that is the question. Maybe you're having this internal conflict because, you know, you're at a point in your life where, excuse me, where you have to make a decision, you know, to either, do I dive into a commitment? Like, maybe you don't feel comfortable. Maybe you grew up with the idea of marriage, right? Sacred union. As a kid, you were taught, okay, so this is the next steps, right? You end up with someone, you get married, and you're happy, and you live happily ever after, right? That's you know, the illusion of the dream. Okay. Oh, that's too many. Let me do a shuffle real quick because those came out way too much. Okay. So Taurus, what is it that you're questioning, or yeah, it is. Oh my God. This person makes you totally happy. You're already, for some of you, you already made the decision. You already made the commitment. You took the vows. For others, you're like, okay, you know, should I take that plunge? Do I do it? This person makes me happy, so why shouldn't I? If others are questioning it, or others are worried about you, or maybe, you know, they don't see you guys as being married or live, you know, you're going to live with someone, taking that next step is in love is the question here. You have 2 2s and 2 5s. Do we venture for some of you, to move out of where you live? Also, I feel some of you maybe are questioning about not only the solidification of the marriage and or live-in relationship, but maybe we need to move. Or are you moving on? Did you make this commitment? Because you certainly do seem happy. Whomever is making you happy, this is a happy union. This is the Empress. This could be the mother of your children. This is your card as well as Libra's. Taurus is here as well. So this is all about you and the decision that you've made to commit to a relationship with someone here. This is feminine and masculine. So look, feminine and masculine, and here's the union in between. So you made the choice. You've made the choice. You could be with the baby mama of your child or children. I feel some of you are really happy, and I just feel that you had, you know, a minute to reassess if that is really what you wanted to do. Is that this, because everything changes. These are 2 5s. Everything changes once you make that vow to commit to someone, either to move in or you get married. Absolutely. And there's the hesitation. Looking back, it was like, shit, I don't want this to happen again. I don't want to feel as though some of you, okay, I'm going to say it. Some of you, your partner drinks too much, and some of you, looking back, ended it because of that reason. It's not that they don't make you happy, Taurus. It's that they're alcoholics. They may be alcoholics. And they feel, some of you, you know, some of you maybe gave this person many chances to find their own way. The cycle's closing up. And I do feel someone has red hair. Red and or blonde. A redhead or a blonde could be a best friend or your person or you. I feel someone tried to warn you. I feel you did get like a heads up here. Are you seeing the true nature of maybe someone who's getting involved in like the real deal, like forever whatever, forever whatever? Let's get a card on the 2 5s of the Hierophant and the 5 of Wands. Someone took the plunge, I'm going to say it, living together or moving in together or getting married, but they were not in it to win it. Someone gave you either this is the person that you're with or you thought you would be happy with, or this is the person that gave you the heads up. Or this is a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Libra. Yeah. You took the plunge, meaning you went for it because you didn't care what others said. For some of you, right? You didn't care what others said. And others gave you like warnings. And or this person might have given you warnings, you know, and slight hesitation. And that comes back, right? It can very well be this person came back into your life, or you reincarnated so that you could revisit this person again and not be fearful either to make the commitment or to get out of relationships that are not of your highest value, meaning there's addiction here. Or to get out of an addiction in general. Some of you, if it's not, you know, it doesn't have to be alcohol. They're showing it as wine, but that could mean any addiction. You know, there's many addictions out there. And your biggest fear is facing you right now. For many of you, right now. It has come full circle. Where you're questioning this person's integrity, you're questioning the loyalty, the integrity, the vision. Let me get another card for the Empress, the Ten of Cups, and the Two of Pentacles. The decision. Someone was already, right? You're dealing with, okay, the attraction to this person was we have the same past. We're broken. We're not yet healed. Someone came out, someone really looked good on paper. And then when you got deeper into this relationship, let's say 2 years or whatever, it was like, shit, I had no idea this person had gone through so much. Maybe with an ex, or you went with them through a tumultuous time. I feel it's someone showed up a lot different than who they are today, who they are right now. Tower. This was an awakening for you to see, Taurus, how different you are. Look at how different you are. Two people, like I said, looked good on paper, wanted it so bad, but it crumbles. When a foundation crumbles at the first, like, you know, at the first sign of, oh, wait a second, there's a problem here. But it doesn't matter. You go through the motions and go through the years. Some of you married this person. Others of you lived with this person. And now you've gone through the years and the tumultuous, of addictions, of whatever. And now it's like, holy shit. In hindsight, right? We always have to look back. When you look back, you say, wow, I knew it. I knew I shouldn't have done it. I knew I shouldn't have done it. I have that Ace of Cups reversed. What was I thinking? Or was I not thinking? I feel that you thought, and Taurus, I love you guys, man. But I really felt like you took your time in making this decision. And I feel now you're kicking yourself in the butt because of it. I feel you saw a very discombobulated essence of someone else. I feel you were only looking at maybe the physicality of someone. Maybe someone looked really good, someone's young, they're sexy. Let me get one more for the Hangman, the Ace of Cups reversed, and the Hierophant. Yeah. This could not manifest. This relationship could not manifest because, there's the Tower right? Because someone wasn't in 100%. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Or you. You have 1, 1, and 1 with a 10. So, a lot of you are seeing 1, 1, 1. The hardest part of relationships ending is looking back and knowing that something was, your intuition or your friends, your circle that are nearest and dearest that you trust, you entrusted, to ask them maybe. And you had some people that were wavering and giving you some maybe real input about maybe someone's past. Let's look at the Seven of Swords real quick. For Taurus, please. Did you not want to see this? This could also be gambling. Gambling and drinking. Did you not want to see this? This is like you don't want to face the music. And, right, the addictions was a cover. It's a cover-up. That's what usually addictions are, to numb the pain, to cover up, to put the Band-Aid on the wound. The fear of losing someone because of ... Let's go to the Tower and the World. So, yeah. You're like, I knew it. You're like, I knew it. Interesting that this cover that he's wearing, she's wearing too. So, in another lifetime, in a past life, you probably were a feminine and or masculine, and now you came in as a masculine in this life, or vice versa, whatever. And, you know, we can be feminine and be very masculine, right? I'm feminine, but I'm more masculine than I'm feminine. And that, of course, depends on the aspects of how I feel and what's going on in the planets. A lot of things going on in the planets now. So this is really like bringing it to your attention. Like a lot of introspection is happening because you're like, I knew it. I knew I should have listened to maybe myself. I knew it was going to happen, but I did it anyway, you know, that kind of thing. Let's get a card here for the Empress and the Nine of Wands. I didn't realize at the time that someone was harboring some pain because they looked so good on paper. But internally, they're wounded. They're not healed from maybe a past. And or you. This is you. We have Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. So with the Two of Cups and the Ten of Cups, I mean, are you kidding me? When you walk through the years, when you walk through the time that has gone by, there was a point in the first maybe couple years where you're like, are you kidding me? I was wrong. You're saying to yourself, I was totally wrong, or they were wrong. Everyone was wrong to tell me not to marry this person, to tell me not to live with this person. They were wrong. You might have even said that to them. You guys are all crazy. I'm going to be with this person and look at me. It's like 2 years and I'm totally happy. I'm in love, whatever. And then what happens? The addictions come out. Someone's, the real deal comes out. For you guys, this is like the honeymoon stage. And now you're in the real deal of it all. Maybe now in April even. This is a 4. And now you're really reassessing and revisiting what was said, what was done, what happened, someone's addiction, the fear of someone leaving is so huge right here. Maybe you're thinking of leaving because you're like, I shouldn't even have to put up with this. Why am I putting up with this? Someone may just keep saying, yeah, I'll go to rehab, or I'll get help, or whatever. Or I'm going to say it. If you can't beat them, join them, as they say. Let me move this over so you could see right here. If you can't beat them, join them. Let's get another card. You're just not happy about this. And this is a lesson. This is a soulmate connection of lessons. This has been a cycle. The pattern, the cyclical part of everything's great, now it's not. Everything's great, now it's not. This is the cycle. 9 and 2 is 11. The 10 and the ace is 11. I feel that some of you are totally in this maybe twin flame, soulmate, whatever you want to label it as, but then you're not happy. You're reversed. All right, let's look at Taurus reversed. Why? Forgiveness. You haven't forgiven someone I don't think there's any here showing of someone got divorced or moved out. I feel that the cycle of reality hit you. A reality of, oh shit, this keeps playing over and over again. What do I do? And how can I forgive or be forgiven? Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Soulmates are lessons. Everything's a lesson, I should say. All right. The Page of Cups reversed. Not wanting to offer because we need to balance. The angels have been giving you heads up on this person's drinking issue. So now you're in like this, you know, now what do I do? And your head's down. Because I feel like you wanted to just sweep it under the carpet, under the rug. The elephant, right? The elephant, you know the elephant's in the room. You do. You totally know that there's an issue here. The question is, truly, are you willing to just, are you going to let it go? Or is someone getting ready to take off? Someone could very well be ready. You have 4-4. This is protection. And it's your home. It's your internal navigation system and external navigation system. Am I going to stay or am I going to go? Is what you and or a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio is in contemplation of. Biggest fear, well, there's tons of them. Everyone has fears. What are we going to do? Well, they're like, I don't know how to, I don't want to let go. I want to, you know, someone's going to make you feel like you desire them again. So here's the thread. The thread is the fear of losing someone, but at what cost, and reigniting and generating an energy of I don't want to be out on the single scene, so I'm going to deal with this right now. I don't want to be single, so I'm going to deal. Someone may have messed around. This could have already happened, and you're trying to forgive and heal the situation. You're trying to figure it out. Some of you, not all. I mean, 7 of Swords. And we have the 2 of Cups with someone in the backdrop here. I feel something like that could have happened to a union. You know? And that just started the whole upheaval of the Tower. You know, the Tower takes a while. Even though it happens quick, right? The Tower is like that undercurrent wave. You know, it has to build up momentum. It builds under the surface momentum, and then it comes into a huge wave, right? And then crashes down. This has happened over time. The beach is significant. Maybe you guys like to walk on the beach. Maybe you are, you know, this is where you've had a lot of emotional discussions and or interactions on the beach. Some of you probably live on the beach, near water, right? The sand, the sands of time. That's what they're saying. Got it. The sands of time propel us to just stay because it's safe. A lot of people are feeling this. It's easier to stay and deal with. You have 5, 5, 5. You have 3 5s. This is massive change. Changes in a union, massive. Where the sands of time have come to a realization. There we go. Releasing. It's time to clear your energy and understand, Taurus, that you do deserve love. And that has to come from your own self. And that it has to come from a place of, I know I deserve better. And this is a past life relationship. Absolutely. And these two look totally like what we're dealing with here, right? Hold on. Some of you grew up with this person. Some of you have massive history here. You know, like back and forth over the course of, I don't know, let's say up to 9 years. And Spirit has been giving you all this heads up. Like, why do you put up with it? Spirit wants to know even. Why do you stay? Because it's easier. Sometimes it is easier to stay. While other times it's easier to walk away. And that's where you're at right now for some of you. Spirit's saying you have to release your ex. Now, if there is an ex that infiltrated in either you or this Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio that you're dealing with, maybe they, you know, had a moment with an ex. Someone could have gone back just to get, you know, just to see if there was anything there for some of you. But it was just physical, or this is the person you're with. Relationships, like the Trinity, has the ability and necessity to grow. A relationship needs to grow. It is about going through a lot of Seven of Swords moments, a lot of shit. Because we learn about ourselves through the shadows of others. Some of you already left and are now revisiting a situation again. You're revisiting, you went back, you know? Okay? As crazy as this may sound, you are really learning, Taurus, about yourself. About the phobias, once again, of either sweeping it under the carpet or facing your fears. It's up to you. You have free will. I send you so much love. Have a great month. Okay? And I'll talk to you later. Take care.